He has a trademark, sharp and shrill voice, and never hesitates to raise it whenever he feels that Kenyan parents are being oppressed. It has been for close to 2 decades now that Musau Ndunda has held the position of the Secretary General of the Kenyan National Association of Parents. It has no doubt raised a storm, with teachers' unions terming him a con. So just whose interests does Musau Ndunda represent?
So that's why we are written a petition to court.
A shrilling voice that has for over a decade literally become the trademark of the shrilling cries of Kenyan parents whenever teachers strike or when head teachers in their wisdom demand for some extra coins in school fees.
We want to assist the government in bringing sanity in the education sector.
But that he screams louder than anyone whenever he feels that the Kenyan parents are under siege is a feat that has in recent times turned into a scandal, and Musau has had a lot of explaining to do.
When you are standing for something, not everybody will accept what you are doing, because like us, we have you look at our objective, and our objective is to advance the rights of parents and their children in the education sector.
Anawatetea namna gani? Na yeye ni mdomo tu kwa studio, kwa barabara. Hatujajua nani alichagua yeye kwa kitu ya kwanza. Tujue yeye nasimamia wazazi pande gani.
Somehow somebody should be telling us who created Musau Ndunda if not the Ministry of Education.
Musau has persistently insisted that his association is recognized under the Basic Education Act of 2013, but that has only ignited more criticism. With the Kenya Primary School Head Teachers Association saying that Musau's organization contradicts the role of the Parent Teachers Association, which is well constituted and legally recognized as a representative of the parents' affairs. While officials of the giant teachers' unions NAT and COPET have on several occasions branded Musau a con, with NAT Secretary General Wilson Sossion at one time describing Musau as the Kenyan version of Mugabe.
Nobody wanted to apply for the post of Musau Ndunda. You know, out of the 40, nobody wanted to apply. Why was the reason? Is because they were saying this organization, the only person who can drive it is Musau Ndunda.
Anaga tu akipiga poroje akuwa ni mzazi, anatetea wazazi, lakini sijui alishaguliwa na nani.
I don't think Musau Ndunda is a creation of the media as such. I think he is actually representing our interests as parents. Me as a parent, first of all, he is representing my interests.
Why is he talking now? So his interest is one, money.
Even Parliament Education Committee has in recent days been on Musau's case. Last year, the Education Committee Chair, Sabina Chege, said they were in the process of amending the Basic Education Policy of 2013 and scrapping off Musau's association. But Musau says the public schools PTA kitty should in fact partly be used to fund his association.
Once you know the framework of how you are supposed to operate, somebody cannot tell you there's a duplication, because ours is an oversight. Ours is to establish those associations, and then we allow them to run. We don't interfere with the operations.
And until these parents' associations can be harnessed together to come up with their own national representation, then we cannot sit back and say that anybody purporting to represent parents like Musau Ndunda is doing that.
That he has rubbed many shoulders the wrong way is not in doubt, but Musau Ndunda has probably been the most consistent figure in matters of disputes between parents and various stakeholders in the education sector. But the very existence of his association is now a matter of public debate, not only among the teachers' unions, but also the Education Committee in the National Assembly. Muremi Mwangi, KTN News, Nairobi.